So in this video, it's going to be the teardown of the 1963 as well as the 1964 C10. I'm also editing this footage a year later. It's kind of crazy, but I didn't actually record a lot of the stuff that I wanted to. I just was too nervous and I didn't set up the camera. I was more focused on getting the work done and focusing on getting the, just doing it right at the end of the day. But as the months went on, as the build went on, I got used to being around a camera a little bit better than I did at this moment. So setting up a camera has gotten way better than it did when I was recording this. Using this truck, I always looked at it in a negative way, but I started looking into it in a positive way, meaning, I may have lost this truck, it's not drivable, but I get to build a new truck from the ground up. I get to learn new experiences, test my limits, stuff like that. This truck, ever since I started working on it, building it up, tearing it down, it's taught me so many things. Pushing myself to the limits, doing stuff that I never thought that I could do or didn't have the skill. My mindset was always like, oh man, I'm going to have to pay somebody to fix this. I'm going to have to put it in the shop, and I started saying, forget that and start taking an approach and doing it myself. And little did I know, I impressed myself. I did what I thought that I couldn't, I proved to myself that I can do whatever I put my mind to. And this is my first actual swap. This is my first build. So everything, literally everything from buying tools to, just general motor maintenance and vehicle maintenance, it's just incredible, how much I've learned in about a year span and how much equipment I've gotten myself, the knowledge that I have now from this video showing at the moment. It's pretty impressive, and I'm not one person to quit. I'm not a person to get discouraged easily. I'm a very stubborn, strong-willed, focus-driven person, and being 22, this truck alone teaches me a lot of stuff. It's taught me a lot of stuff. It's not just building a truck, it's more than that. It's it sounds corny, but it's so true. Building this truck is it's just a life lesson in itself, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate to that, that have built in trucks like this, and or maybe not, but it's an awesome experience. And my best advice to young guys out there trying to, thinking about building a vehicle, it could be a car, whatever it is, or even, somebody the same or older, you know what I mean? My best advice is just to do it. Nike said it best, just do it. That's the best way I can put it, is just don't have fear. You're going to mess up. It's a part of learning. Don't be afraid. And just do it. You're going to make mistakes, but you learn from those mistakes at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So I could keep on talking for days about this truck, but just to make it quick, I'll probably make another video of the stuff that I've gathered since a year, and just what it's taught me in general, in depth. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to make that video. Your advice would really be appreciated, because me being nervous all the time and overthinking stuff, it would help me out a lot. Alright, so we just took off the front clip right there. So this is what it looks like right now. Got the bumper, the frame's all bent. Frame's bent right there. And we got a crack right there. So I did not set up the camera to record us pulling the motor out, which does suck and I regret it, but we did end up pulling it out, obviously. At this moment, we had to cut the frame because the motor would not come out of the truck. The frame was so bent that it was just getting caught up from there to the firewall. And then we ended up selling the old body and the rear end for a good amount of money. So that's what these pictures are being shown at the moment. So that ends the 1963. This is the 1964 that I purchased. What's pretty cool about this is that I messaged this guy on Facebook. He was in a C10 group, and I actually did not fly out to North Carolina to get this truck. I did it all through over the phone, which some people would say that's pretty stupid, but I think it's pretty cool. Anyways, I just pretty much set up with him. I was like, hey man, I got the tow service ready. I paid this tow service guys. I kind of warned them that, you know, I'm going to be in contact with this guy and let him know that he's going to give you the title. I'm going to send him over the money. You guys can do what you got to do, and I'm going to deal with, you know, the money aspect, because they didn't want to obviously deal with money, because I asked them, I was like, hey, can you guys give him the money? And they were like, no, we can't do that, too much liability. But anyways, I just cash apped him, you know, and it ended up working out. He was a real honest guy. I took a chance. I planned it out to where, you know, I was like, hey man, they're going to pull up, let them load it up, send me a picture of the truck when it's loaded up, and I'm going to send you the money. I'm going to ask them, because I have their number, if they have the title. And, you know, he was an honest guy. Everything worked out. And it went all the way from North Carolina to South Texas. I'm as south as it gets in Texas. But yeah, pressing the gas. No, I'm gonna drive. It died.
One eternity later.
And I think and we're there. Kind of crooked, but can't even get out this door. I have to go this way. Well, this is it, guys. So got some rust, but shouldn't be no problem. Got the big back window. I think it was clear coated once. I don't know much about the history. Lopez, that was that guy's last name. North Carolina.
was it, Michael, pulling that front clip off?
Everything went pretty smooth overall. I mean, has some rust issues, and of course, you know, with the age. But I mean, what else can you expect?
Yeah, from a 64.
Nope.
Pretty good, pretty good. So far, so good. Next thing is a motor.